shall not perish, but have everlasting life. They also believe that Jesus is God incarnate. They call John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. 14 said, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. According to Christians, this is Jesus, fully God, fully man on the earth. As you said, as I said, we do not worship the same God. In one of your points said, we worship the same God. So I don't know how you are a Christian and you become a Muslim. I don't know that Christianity and Islam are not the same. We the Muslim, we believe in all the prophets, and we do not make any distinction between any of the prophets. In fact, any Muslim who makes a distinction between the prophets, you are taking outside the fold of Islam.
Yes, sir.
Now, the concept of Islam, the Quran has got 114 surahs, they call it chapters. From the first surah, first chapter, which is Surah Al-Fatiha, chapter Al-Fatiha, to the last one, which is called Surah An-Nas. Chapter An-Nas, the 114 surah. Now, if you want to know about the concept of God in Islam, you have to go to the 112th surah chapter. We call it Surah Ikhlas, which goes, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, say he is Allah the one, Allahu samad, Allah the absolute, the eternal, Allah upon whom all depend, Allah who is self-sufficient. He begins not know he's begotten, and there is nothing unto like him. But the Christians say Jesus is because he's Son of God. So I want to know, how did you left Christianity and become a Muslim, and you don't know about the Tawheed?
Can I respond?
Yeah, respond now.
First of all, I have to respond to what you said, and I'll respond to that final question.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for your response. It was very, very professional. So I wanted to tell you that in Christianity there's many denominations, and in some denominations they actually don't think Jesus is God. So, and in Islam as well, there are denominations, the Shia and Sunni, they have very big disagreements on what they think is the way forward. So just because you have denominations, it's like having brothers and sisters in a family. You don't look like your brother, your sister don't look like the other sister, or your family. And this is my main point, which is you guys are brothers and sisters. Why are you fighting? I'll go back to the main point. In Christianity, there's so many brothers and sisters. There is a Jehovah's Witness, there is Deeper Life, there is Ekanka, there is Catholic Church, Anglican Church. In Islam, there is African practicing Muslim, they do different things. Afghanistan, they do different, small differences. In Shia, Sunni, they do small differences, but they all are Muslims. The point is, if there are so much differences in Islam itself, why would you take the differences from Christianity as the bigger differences? If you're trying to bring peace and love, why wouldn't you accept your brother for that differences? Knowing that you're targeting the same place, which is a spot in heaven, and you have no jurisdiction on who goes to heaven or not. Why waste your time fighting your cousins when you can make love on this earth and make it a beautiful place to live? With all the knowledge of love and peace that you have learned from being a religious man, why can't you have peace with people that have just slight differences from you, when you can have peace with your brother who disagrees with you on certain things? What is the difference? Have you not taken these people to be the creations of God as well, or you think devil created them? This is my point. Why can't you guys have peace? When you understand your scriptures so well, why do you still see war? Why do you still see differences? You guys are brothers and sisters, maximum cousins. You have the same blood running through your veins. Adam, Abraham, Moses, Noah. How come at this time the devil got you buzzing to attack your brother and your sister? The devil's winning, you're losing, God is not happy. That's my point.
When you were a Muslim before, I don't know whether you read the Quran. We love the Christians. That is why we are calling them to the oneness of Allah. All the prophets in the Bible are all Muslims. That's why in the Quran, Allah commanded us in Surah Al-Imran 3:6, "Qul ya ahlal kitab," say, "O people of the book, ta'alaw ila kalimatin sawa'in bayna bainakum," that come to common terms as between us and you. Allah na'budu illallah, that you worship not but Allah. We do not associate any partner with him. That we elect not from among ourselves those who are patrons other than Allah. But if they turn away, then bear witness, they are now Muslimun, that we are Muslims bound to Allah's way. We love them. We are calling them to the oneness of God. You could peace. Muslims love the Christians. When you talk of peace, Islam is peaceful.
Where's the physical?
What?
That's theory.
Tell me any
What's
Muslim,
happening this
tell any
part
Muslim
right
who's
here?
going out there.
Together,
Anybody
when
Muslim.
they can't speak us,
I won't finish. One thing, do you know, you were a Christian before you become a Muslim. One thing, the Christianity have got so many denominations, but one thing they all unanimously agreed on, that Jesus came to die for the sin of mankind, which is a fabrication. We Muslims don't believe in that.
so that means they're going to hell.
Let me finish. Anybody who worship, if you worship, and in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most forgiving, most merciful. That's why the Quran, every surah in the Quran starts with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, except Surah At-Tawbah. You understand? You understand? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we sin, we turn to Allah for repentance. We don't believe in blood sacrifice. It's a concoction. It's a fabrication.
Sorry.
You understand? So, yeah. So as a Muslim, when you left Christianity to become a Muslim, what makes you become a Muslim? Because for me, I can see that your knowledge about Islam is infinitesimal. Because we don't believe in blood sacrifice. Every Christian believes that Jesus came to die for the sin of mankind.
So, as I said, in your house, do you have brothers?
Yes, I have brothers and sisters.
Do they always agree on the same points as you? On everything?
No, they
Food,
don't.
they like? Does that make them less of your brother? Is that enough for you to disenfranchise them, cause them any pain?
I mean, how? Tell me how.
Any pain, any type of disagreement, just because they don't like your food. Are you going to say this one is wrong, he's so wrong? You know, you'll show him love. Hey, brother, with your weird choice of food, come here, you stupid boy. You're still your brother.
Whoa.
So why are you going to treat Christians like they're so far apart, like they said, do the opposite of what's in the Quran? Actually, the Quran says you can, most of the rules the Quran said are already in the first book. So they said, don't go against these people because they're not wrong. So why have many people chosen to take specific differences and make that the reason not to embrace their own brother? If they are practicing peace.
But one second, why did you leave Christianity to become a Muslim first? I want to know.
God chose me to do this.
No, give us the reason. You are a Christian
I don't
before.
have reason.
And
God,
how
God
was
is
the reason?
God.
No, but how? That's what I'm saying. You are a Christian
Why?
before.
It's the same thing. How you here? God chose you to be here.
But there's a reason why. That's it. What attracted you to Islam in the first place?
I'm not a blasphemous guy. I'd have told you what is in the heart of God. But I'm not up to his level. Only God can choose the reason why he took me through this journey.
But you must have a reason.
I just told
You ask any revert here why they will tell you the reason why they left Christianity to become a Muslim.
God is my master
So what
brain.
did God say to you
This
then?
is
How?
a small brain I'm using to talk to you.
I know.
I just Googled it, sent
So
it down.
what do you know about Islam now? Because you left Christianity to
I
become a
know
Muslim.
enough to know that you guys
Okay.
are brothers and sisters. That's what I
Okay,
told you.
we know. Okay, what do you know? Do you know anything about the Quran?
I do know.
You are
I've
you're
read the
Christian.
Quran from the beginning to the end.
So what did Allah say about Himself in the Quran? Just two verses.
Are you testing me on my Islamic
No, I
knowledge,
want
or
to
you're
know
gonna
because
focus on this topic?
it's the same thing. I want to know because you are talking about Islam. We should be brothers.
Are you going to
we should-
discredit my
I said-
amount of knowledge of the
No,
Quran
I want to
and
know.
use that as a
I don't
basis?
think. For me, I know a lot of my Africans, perhaps some of them, they will say they were a Christian before they become
So you
Islam,
don't think I was-
and I know that they're not that.
Well, I'm not lying, trust me.
No, the way
I
you talk,
trust you as a
no, the
Muslim.
points you make,
I could
it
question
seems.
your Muslimness.
No,
but I don't
it
do
seems
it.
I think you were never a Muslim
What
before.
points did I make that will show that I'm not a
Because you
Muslim?
should know that we the Muslims don't believe that Jesus came to die for the sin of mankind.
Did I say that you believe
You
that?
said we are all the same, we all go to heaven.
Wait, are you Christians going to hell? Don't they have the same prophets as you?
When you become a Muslim, what did Allah say about him?
Abraham, is he not a Christian prophet?
He's not
Okay.
Christian.
Oh my days.
Wait. I want to know. Okay, please. I want to know that's the thing.
It's not
Yeah.
Christian, it's a Muslim.
Okay,
That's politics.
please. I don't do that, please. Yeah, go to there. So I want to know because you're a Muslim, you should know all these things.
Tell me.
There must be a reason why you left Christianity to become a Muslim, and you left Islam again. There must be a reason why you left Islam again.
God is
Now,
the
if you-
reason.
So tell me, what did Allah say about Himself in the Quran? Because I don't think you're a
Allah said
Muslim.
about himself.
I don't think you're a Muslim
It's
before.
not a him. That's what he says. First of all, there's no him.
Yeah, quote 102. Yeah.
You have sexed up God. You have said that Allah said something about himself. God forgive him. He doesn't know
Is
what
there
he
any
did.
part in the
Pray
Quran?
for this
So
man
Allah knows him.
because he just called God a man. He said, what did he?
But bro,
There's no
I
he.
think you're wasting my time. I understood the Quran.
I'm sorry, but
When you say that Quran, you haven't read the Quran
I
then.
agree. God is a man or a woman or something.
You haven't read the Quran then.
I don't know. I was a Muslim. The devil said, "Don't put no figure to
You
God."
said you never lost the
Don't
debate.
put
So you debate, you lost the already debate.
No, is it a
You have
picture
never
of
lost the
God?
debate. You got placard. You have already lost the debate, brother. You've already lost the debate.
Do we have a picture of God
I
somewhere?
can't believe it.
We don't-
Okay, quote
so
one
if you
verse on the
say
Quran
he,
then. Only
I
one
don't
verse.
understand what you just said.
Okay, one verse on the
You're a
Quran.
different type of
Okay,
Muslim.
any verse. Quote any verse. Quote any verse for the
I'm
Quran.
an African.
Okay, wait.
I was Muslim and
I don't want to dive. I want to, please,
telling
brother,
you, you don't need to fight
brother,
over
please.
Muslim.
Okay, tell me anything about the Quran. When you become a Muslim, what do you know about the Quran? Anything?
Well,
What?
I know
Anything?
that it's the book that Islam is based on.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Time to read the Shahada first.
Brother, take your shahada.
Time to
Is
read
that
the
the point?
Shahada.
But don't tell me that you're a Muslim before.
You see,
You
I'm
never
a
lost a
debater.
debate.
I don't get
I'm even
disrespectful.
warming up. You're losing the
I
debate.
don't make jokes.
No, but you're losing the debate, man,
I
bro.
don't disrespect people.
But you're,
I was just talking. Now they're making fun.
no, it's not making fun. That's what I'm saying. The way you're saying it, I said, call one verse of the
I'm so
Quran.
professional.
Read the Shahada
Should I
first.
wear a suit? Because this guy doesn't know how professional I am. When I debate, I don't get funny. I don't make jokes.
But what
I
I'm
don't
saying,
insult
debate,
people.
you have to, you got to be knowledgeable. You said you are, but you don't quote from the Quran then.
I'm the best.
When you are a Muslim, when you used to pray, when you pray.
Read the Shahada
Okay,
first.
please,
Read the Shahada first.
please,
You
Read
guys
the
doesn't
Shahada
debate.
first. My free your
Why
child.
won't you be a
please,
Muslim
okay.
first?
You was Muslim, you read the Shahada.
Thank you for your advice.
Okay. So when you are a Muslim, why you pray? You pray. Why you pray 5 times a day?
Why are you asking if...
Because I want to know. I want to know. No. Do you know Surah Al-Fatiha? Wait, Surah Al-Fatiha.
So
I'm
you're
telling
testing
you,
my Muslim knowledge.
Because I believe that you're not a Muslim in the first place.
I'll tell you something.
You said you were a Muslim before.
I'll tell you
I believe
something.
that you're not now.
I'm 40 years old right now. I was a Muslim when I was 13 to 16. I pray 1 rakah, 2 rakah, 4 rakah, 2 rakah. I don't know if that's correct or not correct, but if I don't remember it, you know what I'm talking about anyway.
So what do you say when you pray then at that time? Can you remember anything?
No, I was born a Christian. I became a Muslim and now
Sorry. We are debating here. So when you pray, do you know anything? Can you remember anything when you're praying?
You know, another point
Your
is,
salah.
I'm not here to talk about that topic. Another day we'll
He was a Muslim before.
Another day we'll debate this. I got a special day for you. But right now,
No, he was a Christian before. Left Islam. He's not Muslim now. Yeah. So I want to know, he was a Muslim, whether you know anything about Islam. So
what
do you
is
know
the
anything about
point?
Salah?
What's your point?
No,
Are
I
you
want
saying
to.
that Christians and Muslims are not brothers
No,
and
when you are
sisters?
when you are praying.
Because that's my main point, and you're deflecting.
Wait, look, in the Quran, look, everybody, look, we all come from Adam and Eve. We are all brothers and sisters.
So why are you
That
guys
is why we
fighting?
the Muslims, we are calling them
Why
to
are
Islam,
you guys
to the
fighting?
religion. What do we fighting? Who is fighting?
What's happening in this park
What
right
fight
now?
you talking about? We're fighting.
Islam-Muslim debate. When you're supposed to be walking together hand in hand, teaching people of London how to be in peace.
Yeah, but husbands and wives
Instead,
have
you're
debates.
teaching them why you shouldn't join any religion.
Husbands and wives have debates.
But see,
Yes, children
can
and
teach
family
your
have
Christian
debates.
brothers.
Deity, last question.
I think I'm going to go now because the man said he was a Christian before. He left Christianity, became a Muslim. His name was Abdul Razak. Not Abdul Razak. But I found out that the guy doesn't know anything about Islam, even Christianity. What do you know about Christianity?
What is the
You know, the Bible said, I can prove to you that you were a Christian before, even Christianity. You didn't know much about Christianity.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can prove you.
Why? By Bible and quotations?
No,
You're a memory machine.
No, the memory,
Anyone
not a
can-
memory machine.
anyone can
We
Google
don't talk about
everything.
memory machine.
We're talking about
We don't talk about. Oh yeah.
We're talking about a topic.
Because, but you
why
said a Muslim,
are
yeah.
Christians and Muslim not making peace. He's making me.
Wait, we didn't say
He's
peace.
trying to make me study Islam today.
No.
I'm not interested.
No, I'm going to
bro.
go now. Okay,
Trust me.
I'm going to go
trying
because
say, why are Christians and Muslims not at peace?
I don't know what you're talking about. Your peace.
But that's
when
the
I
reason
call you. When I
for
call
the
you.
debate.
No, that was
That's
not the
why you
debate.
called me from over there to here.
That was the
These
debate.
are my witnesses.
No. Look, you called it. I didn't call you. I didn't call you. You called this thing here.
I thought
You
you
never
were
lost a
honest man.
debate. No.
Are you honest
I'm
man?
not. But let me tell you. Well, let me tell you.
professional.
Let me tell you. Come on,
Professional.
you're being disingenuous. You go there. The brother said to you, you don't lose a debate. Say, I don't lose a debate
never
at all.
lost a debate.
I've never lost a debate.
Have I
Then the
lost
brother
one
tell you,
today?
I ask you, what are you a Christian? He said to me, no. He said to me, I'm an African. So I ask you. He said, yeah. Then he said to me, he said, you're a Muslim, you're a Christian. Then we started engaging. Yeah, he said I told me that you were a Christian before. He left Christianity. He became a Muslim. Your name is Abdul Razak. I left Islam. Then you want to debate with me, come here. There was too much noise there. So we came here. And I found out that you don't know anything about the Quran, not Bible. So that's the thing. So So that's the thing.
I'll
That's
say to you
that's the
that-
end of the
I'll say
debate
to you
because
that-
I want to have a proper debate.
I know,
Have a proper debate. People come here, they say they're ex-Muslims. When you test them, they don't even know Surah Al-Fatiha. Exactly. So we're gonna go.
Why are you testing me? I'm not interested.
Quick flame, they're looking
This.
for. Overnight
So this
flame.
guy has run away. He has run away. As you see, my friends, I've never lost a debate. I wish you luck, mate. I wish you luck coming with the amateur technique, changing the topic, screaming, and changing the topic. I'm not a baby. I've actually never lost a debate. I'm professional. What this guy did was exit. The exit strategy is on film. He brought me here to debate why Christians and Muslims should not be friends. At the end, he changed the topic and ran away. So, boss, thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't mind. No, but what Lamin was saying to you, that you make a claim that you're Muslim, but actually in verifying that you were not a Muslim.
I was a Muslim.
Right, but the time in which you were Muslim, you should have, there's an expectation that some of the basics of what consists a Muslim you would know. Al-Fatiha, you don't even know
I have
Al-Fatiha.
Muslim friends that drink, take cocaine, smoke weed. Are they consistent?
Shall we talk about your Muslim friends then?
No, I'm not saying
Are we
that.
speaking about your Muslim
I'm
friends?
saying,
We're speaking to you.
how good in Islam do you think I was? Do I have to be the best to ever say I was a Muslim?
It's not the best, it's
So
basic.
why was he testing me on
He
being
did
the
not ask
best
you.
Muslim?
He didn't question you.
Was that the point?
He did not question you of you being a scholar.
Yeah.
No, he asking you the baseline of being
I
a
told
Muslim.
him.
Just about, except one
I said
second.
I prayed.
The baseline
Yeah.
of being a Muslim is that someone will know Surah Al-Fatiha. He will know how to pray and so forth.
Okay.
However, you did not want to engage in establishing the
Because he
proof
was
that you're Muslim.
I'm a debater. I don't divert topics willingly. I'm very smart with my time and my
So,
brain.
debater
I'm
means
gonna
to
be
say,
flying
if you're the
everywhere,
debater-
we will never reach the
if you-
topic.
if you're
which
the
is,
debater-
why is Christians and Muslims fighting? That
All right,
was
we
the
can have a
topic.
conversation on that.
What, tell me
On your
about
topic. But what I'm trying to say, in a conversation,
Yeah.
you could have multiple different topics in one conversation, and each topic are connected. Right.
Yeah.
As a debater, you call yourself a debater, that's fine, and you want to stick to one topic.
Very
And that
time,
topic is
at a time, because I'm professional.
No, you
I
don't
don't
have.
come to
Maybe you call yourself a professional, or maybe you don't have the ability
Thank you for the insult.
to hold
Thank you for
on
the
to.
insult.
I
Thank you for the insult. I
Who's
appreciate it.
insulting you?
You just told me I don't have ability to.
No, I don't have
hold this
ability.
title. I'm not. I started debating for my school when I was 7 years old.
Right.
I'm 40
So
right now.
when you say you never lost a debate,
In my
the
life.
people who debated with you, do they share that view?
Yes.
Lamin just debated with you and he didn't share that view.
He
So
didn't
that's not
finish
true.
it. He didn't
That's
have
not
a-
true.
He didn't stick to a topic.
Listen, okay, all right. What is a like? Let's go into a productive conversation. A productive conversation is you trying to say why it is Muslims and Christians cannot have peace between themselves.
Yes.
That's the topic you want to
Yeah.
do, right? And what is your perspective on it?
Because they are not practicing the best part of their religion. They're practicing the worst part. Am I wrong or right?
Sorry.
Am I right or wrong?
First of all,
religion.
we have Christians here.
Religion is the problem.
We are practicing Christians here.
Not religion.
Right.
Yes, it is.
It's
The
humans.
happiest countries in the world are Asian
Behavior.
countries.
Sorry,
Yeah?
sorry.
Finland has won it 6 years in a row.
So the question is this.
Denmark, Sweden. Sorry. Before your question, can you please stand here, right? So we
can listen to both of
you.
Yeah, of course,
No.
please. Come on. I'm
It's
not
fine, it's
agitated
fine.
by your
Sorry.
presence.
Yeah, much better. Sorry.
So you want to pick a topic? And we're going to have a conversation.
We just did.
All right, so the topic is why aren't Christians and Muslims
Able to
having
have peace,
peace?
yes.
And I think in some cases, in lots of cases, Muslims and Christians do have peace despite they have fundamental differences in their beliefs. And Christianity and Islam is not the same. They're not the same. Despite they may have some things in common, the fundamental principles of both the Quran and the Bible is very different. So for example, the fundamental principle of the New Testament is that salvation is based on Godship of Jesus, and salvation is based on the death, resurrection, or the crucifixion of Jesus. However, with the Quran, the salvation of mankind is solely dependent on mankind knowing who his God is, 100% Tawheed. He know who his God is, and he form an allegiance, a loyalty, and a covenant to his God. So the foundations of both faiths is very different, even though you find there are some common similarities in their history. So Islam and Christianity is
What
not
is
the same. And
sorry, can I call foundation the parents?
sorry,
Can we call foundation the parents?
metaphorical you can,
So they're
if you wish
brothers
to.
and sisters, like I said.
They're brothers and
Debate's
sisters.
over.
Right. They're brothers.
The debate is
Oh,
over.
okay, just a minute. Okay.
You just killed your own debate.
All right. Yes, you're right. I killed my own debate. I accept that.
Thank you.
But am I allowed to make a point?
course
Respond
you
to your
can.
point.
Of course.
Yes. First of all, what I'm trying to say, if you consider Christians and Muslims to be brothers and sisters, I will agree with you on one level. They're brothers and sisters in humanity. When it comes to belief, they're very different. And there might be brothers and sisters in some things in terms of they call to monotheism. They have an allegiance and a connection with Abraham and Moses and these issues. Yes. But fundamentally, who God is not, and what is salvation, what is going to save this human soul, they are very different and in opposition in those fundamentals. Hence the reason why their brotherhood will change, and it will change to they're not brothers.
Well, that doesn't mean they're not brothers because they argue.
I'm saying physically they're
Brothers
brothers.
can kill brothers.
You are my
but
brother.
they're still brothers.
Yeah, you're my
A weak
brother
family,
physically.
A weak family
In
has
humanity.
brothers that fight. A strong family is what I'm trying to organize here. We're in the God's army. Why are we fighting each other when devil's winning? We're killing each other. It's only the people that want to go to heaven that are killing each other when devil are killing us too. So what are you? Who's your leader? It can't be God that's leading
Since
you.
you're talking about killing,
It can't be God leading you to
the most
attack your
biggest
own brother.
killing happened for the last 5 years. Let's look at 80 years of the Palestinian situation. You're talking about killing,
No, I'm
and you're
not choosing
passionate.
sides, bro.
I'm not asking you to choose sides.
No, you're
I'm having a
about to.
conversation.
You're about to.
No.
Well, let me
All right,
listen.
I'm about to. Okay. So we are talking about killing, and we're talking about peace. You're talking about Christians. You're talking about Muslims. But however, for some reason, one of the greatest atrocities and bloodshed has been highlighted recently in the media has been the situation with Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
You, who is a peace-loving man,
Yeah.
there has been a call for a ceasefire
Yeah.
from the onslaught going on with the Palestinians. What is your position in it?
My call is that Christians and Muslims should not be fighting.
We're not talking about Christian and Muslim. We're talking about Zionists slaughtering for the past 80 years women and children and babies.
Okay, that's a
I'm
different
asking you a
topic.
question.
We're going to round up this topic. The first topic is over. We're switching to our next topic.
It's connected. It is connected. You know why? Because you were talking about
Africa.
peace.
Are you a chemist?
Africa.
No, we were talking about peace.
Yeah, peace.
Right.
So now
we're talking about peace
war.
between the people of faith.
Now you're talking about war.
No, I'm not talking. I'm saying
You
if
said
anybody is
yourself-
talking about peace, you have to talk about a genocide that is happening right now between Israel and the Palestinians.
So-
you cannot tell me you love peace and you forget Palestine. You cannot tell me you love peace, Palestine and the Zionists is having these issues now, and you said I take no sides.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
to
not
you?
genuine, you're not
No.
honest.
Who said that?
You're not sincere.
You said I take no sides.
You said to me you take no sides on the issue of Palestine and Zionism.
No, I said to you, don't put this as a topic where you think I'm a Jew or I'm a Muslim. I'm
No,
a human.
you don't have to
looking
be a Jew or Muslim.
I'm a Jew. I'm a human looking at my brothers kill each other.
First of all, I don't see you as a
That's what I'm
Muslim.
saying.
Secondly, you could never be a Jew. And I don't see you as a Muslim.
Why
So
you-
that assumption is wrong.
Well, you know
It's
what?
a
That's
flawed
another
assumption.
topic. Because
Right.
I will obviously eat those topics.
All right, that's fine. So I'm asking you a
I'll obviously
question.
eat
If
this
you are
topic.
sincere about peace
Yeah.
in the world
Yeah.
between the people of faith, what is your perspective on what is happening right now with Zionism?
There's violence, killing people.
Sorry?
People are being killed. Yes. So what
Is it just people being killed like what happened in the streets of
Are
New
you- are
York
you
or
saying,
London? Is that what you're saying? People being killed. You're
Are
simplifying
you
the
saying
subject.
I'm somehow connected to people being killed because I want peace? Is that what you're trying to? I don't understand the connection.
I'm thinking the concept of peace. The concept of peace has connotations of safetyness. And when we talk about safety, you also look at everything that threatens human safety. And I'm simply saying, if you say you describe Palestine issue as a matter of people killing each other, I'm saying people killing each other in New York, people killing each other with knife crimes in London.
So why did you
But
bring
the
the topic
Palestinian
up?
situation is a complete different situation. What is your position on it? I'm asking you a very clear
It's
question.
total genocide.
All right, well said. And what do you think is the solution?
We need people to be more peaceful by having peaceful orientations of their religion being practiced more than the opposite.
Let me ask you a
That's what I'm
question.
trying to get.
Let me
here.
ask you a question. What's your
Until
name,
we
brother?
start practicing
Sorry, what is
Zach.
your name?
Zach.
Zach.
Don't grabbing me.
Sorry, I apologize. Sorry. Right, Zai,
Yeah.
do you think peace is always passive or active?
I didn't say it's passive or
I
active.
didn't say you said. I'm asking you a question.
I think peace is a gift from God.
I'm not. Yes, I heard that. I agree with that. I'm asking you a very simple, clear
I'm
question.
not God. That's blasphemy.
I'm
for
not
me to
asking
even
you. I'm
think-
not.
To even think about
Dude,
this.
if I
is to
believe
say
a
that
human
I
being was God, I wouldn't choose you.
No, if I know.
If I
how
was to
peace
think a
comes,
human being to be God, you will be the last person on
we
the
can
list.
only wish for
So don't
peace.
flatter yourself.
No, we can only wish for peace.
Don't
and
flatter
God bless
yourself.
us with peace.
The
Yes or
question
no?
is this.
Allah?
The question is this.
Tell me.
Is peace passive or is peace active? To achieve peace, are you passive? Are you a peaceful person passively, or is it active? It's a very straight question.
It can be both.
All right.
I'm serious.
I had
I'm
you.
sorry. Why you take the answer so badly, though? It's all right, man. Thank you for your time. You're very professional.
Israelites will return to take down Islam.